Hi, this is Chelsea Lyons Kent with Real Progressives. We are in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, me and my little babies back here. We are at the new camp called The Stand, which is battling the Atlantic Sunrise Pipeline here in Lancaster. We just got in last night. I wanted to give you guys an update and kind of let you know about the camp. Hopefully some of you are planning to come out here, and if you're not, you should be. This pipeline has not begun construction at all. They are coming in to start clearing the trees on March 20th. But the majority of this pipeline is going through private land, which most of these owners have been served with eminent domain papers. They are currently battling that now. But there's the new camp, which is on this private land, which we can stay on. Will not get evicted by police or anyone else for that matter. The company cannot come in and evict us. It is still on private land. We're across the street from where they have served the eminent domain papers. So even if they do try to use eminent domain, they cannot come on this property. So this is a very safe camp as far as I see it. And I think we have a lot of opportunity to actually stop this pipeline because construction has not started. In the instance with the Dakota Access Pipeline, when we really got that camp going, construction was already over halfway done. They'd already put millions into it. So there was just no way they were going to turn back. There was no way that elected officials were going to turn back because so many people were profiting from this. But in this particular instance, when we don't have construction started and there isn't as much money that has been put in it, we still have a chance to actually stand up and stop this. And I got a chance to talk to a lot of the local residents this morning at the camp, a lot of the people who actually are having this pipeline go through their property. The route has been changed many times. So there was some people who thought the pipeline was going to go through their property and now it's not. And people who thought they were going to be safe from this pipeline and now they're not. So this pipeline is still making a lot of changes. It's still in a clerical phase instead of a construction phase. But we have the camp going here. There's not a whole lot of people, but there's a ton of space. There's already some infrastructure put in. We are working on getting more people out here and getting more supplies so we can host more people. But we're here and it's about 30 degrees and we've got a good crew up there getting started. We've got media starting to come in, and we invite all of you to come down and join us, whether it's for a weekend or a day or a week or permanently. I have come down here for an indefinite amount of time. I spent about 4 months at Standing Rock and then decided I could not go back to life as it was before, and we've gotten rid of our apartment and we're now kind of on the road in a camper and, you know, going from camp to camp and seeing how we can help and how we can work for the planet instead of working for corporations. Right, Maisie?
No.
Yeah. So we're here. We're in Lancaster. If anybody would like to come, you can shoot me a message directly. I will help you get directions in here. I will help you get acclimated. If you have friends who want to come, shoot them over to me, and I will help in any way that I can. We're here. We're fighting back against this pipeline. We're going to continue to fight back against pipelines because it's not just about one pipeline or one particular amount of space. It's about no more pipelines. We cannot continue to just run oil like there's no tomorrow when we know that it is ruining our planet and we are stealing from our future generations. We have already taken far more than we need for our generation, and now we are taking it from future generations like these little babies in the back, and that's something that we have to stop doing. We have to stop acting like climate change is something that's going to start happening in 200 years when really it's something that's already starting to happen now. And even if it is going to happen in 200 years, that's still future generations. That's still your great-great-grandbabies, you know. We can't put this on the backs of future generations. We have to stop what we're doing now. We have to stop over-consuming everything. We have to stop destroying our planet just so we can keep whatever small comforts that they bring us, you know. Because really, that's all that it is. That's all that this gas is used for, is for profit, for people at the top. Only people at the top, and for us to be able to keep whatever luxurious conveniences that we get to benefit from. So we might have to cut down on some conveniences in order to save our planet and save our future generations, but that's what we're going to have to do. And really, we don't need all of those conveniences anyways. After spending so long at Standing Rock, just camped outside in a tent for God knows how long, I realized we don't need all of that stuff. We don't need these fancy apartments. We don't need to spend 10 hours a day from our family members and children away somewhere else. You know, this is not the way that things are supposed to be. Feeling that community that we feel inside of these camps and the sharing and the really feeling like you're making a difference in the world around you and you're standing up for something you believe in, it's worth losing that apartment. It's worth losing those material conveniences, because what else do we have to fight for? So we are here. We're on the ground. We are preparing for actions. Actions will be starting soon. So come down, be involved. We've already had one person arrested here. A local woman was arrested for speaking in a town hall meeting and not asking a proper question. She made declaration statements instead of asking a question, and she was arrested at a town hall meeting like it was a fucking episode of Jeopardy, and she didn't ask properly, so she was removed. Luckily, her charges were thrown out, so she is not facing anything at the moment. But people have started to fight back against this, and the corporation has already had somebody arrested for no crime whatsoever. So we're dealing with the same kind of things that we dealt with in Standing Rock. Hopefully we can have better relations with the community and the police force here, but you never know. Seems like most of the community here is very much on board with stopping this pipeline. They're very much on board with having these camps. There is 5 different private landowners who have offered up their space to fight back against this pipeline, to have camps, to have actions. So get down here, participate, send supplies if you can. I can post an address for you, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will continue to give you updates as we are here a little bit longer and as we learn a little bit more information, and hopefully we can get some other people to come and do interviews and tell you a little bit more about this particular pipeline. Until then, we're going to go inside Lowe's and we're going to go get a stove and some wood and some tent stakes and supplies that are not at the camp at this moment. There's a lack of supplies at this moment. So there is an Amazon wish list at the Lancaster Stand Facebook page, and we'll have another list that we'll put up soon. Thank you guys for always supporting the water protectors, and hopefully we can get more information on other camps as we go. And with that, I'm going to sign off. We're going to go get supplies and see what we can do to build this camp up and get it going. You guys have a good day. Minnie Wachoni. You want to say bye?